So, y'all, I was like real irritated today because my kids don't listen to nothing I say. So, I just put my shoes on, left, went on a walk. I walked 3 miles by choice just because I wanted to. And I just needed to clear my head. And I just was on the phone with like this guy I be talking to, and so I was talking about how like I haven't had a pedicure since like my birthday, which was 3 months ago. And so he was just like, oh, I got a place or whatever, since you on your walk, it's in walking this, because he kept offering to pick me up, and I'm just like, no, I don't need to be picked up. I'm walking to clear my head. I'm like, we could do something later or another day. Like, he just a Superman, so he be just want to come save the day. Like, it's not a day to save. And maybe that's me being toxic, because I've dealt with so many horrific men lately. I don't want to trauma bond with nobody. I don't really want to kick it with nobody. I just want to mind my business and focus on myself. So, with that being said, like, whenever he do extend, and don't get me wrong, he a sweet man. He a sweet guy. He check off all the boxes. It's not him, it's me. And it's like, I know it's me. So it's like, I don't want to bring nobody into my chaos right now. I need to figure out who Amber is, what Amber like, what Amber really want to do with, like, dating, relationships, all the things. Because, like, my last relationship almost took me out. Like, I'm talking about had me running to church and the therapist to talk to the lady. Like, had me talking to the lady and running to the altar. It was that. I don't wish that on nobody. But what I will say is, it really had me do a lot of self-reflection and take accountability when it comes to, like, me as a, just me as a dater. It's just like, I'm not all good. I'm really not all bad. But, like, I just feel like dating is an experience, and I've experienced some not so good dating, so I need a break. That's just like if you got a job, or if you like a career person and you get fired from 3-4 jobs in your field, eventually you're going to self-assess and be like, hey, what role did I play, or how did I, contribute to the demise or the failure of this relationship or situation? So I'm just in a season of, like, self-reflection and figuring out what's broken, in me, so I can piece it back together individually on my own, and then I could just be a better Amber for whoever I'm supposed to be with. But yeah, anywho, that's not what we're here for. So I'm on my 3-mile walk. I'm like, So me and him, we just talking, we chopping it up. He like, if you want a pedicure, I know a place we can go. He like, he used to Lyft and Uber. He like, I used to always Lyft and Uber, in your area where you live. So girls used to always be getting dropped off there. He like, so I'm just gonna, call them and prepay for your service or whatever, and you just go pull up if you want to. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna pull up, I'm gonna walk up, because I'm, petty. But I end up going, and it was just like, when I say this was the worst pedicure I ever had in my life, it was by far 0 out of 10. Like, the man I think was new. I'm like a super germaphobe, so them having dirty towels really pissed me off. I'm gonna have to show y'all a picture of these towels, because I'm like, do y'all wash these? I'm like, what's stopping y'all from just getting brown or black towels? Like, y'all got these white towels that look gray because they're filthy. Who do you really think wants to put their feet on them? Now, granted, I did do a 3-mile walk, so I am going home and getting in the shower, but you don't know that. You just don't know that. So, to have that real dirty towel, it bothered me bad, immensely. And then, so I didn't know which pedicure package he had got. So, I'm like, as he asked me that I want shellac, and I don't do shellac because Y'all are gonna have cancer using shellac, but that's another story. So whatever. I don't like shellac. I like, let me sit there and be a girl and get the whole experience. I can wait for my nails and toes to dry, because that shellac is gonna give y'all cancer. But anywho, so he like, you don't want shellac? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, you have $60 package shellac. I'm like, I don't want that. You gonna make me get something I don't want? And so I'm just sitting there like, do you think I want change back? Like, somebody else has paid for this. This man has prepaid for this service. It's no way I'm gonna be like, give me my change. So why would you keep insisting I get something I don't want? So I'm like, no, I don't want shellac. I did see he pointed to the package that I had, which was the $60 package, which came with shellac. Now, shellac is an additional $15. So because I didn't get shellac, I'm like, okay, let's do the hot stone wax, let's do the paraffin, all of the other little cutesy stuff. Let's add a scent. Let's do everything but kill me of cancer. So I, make this solution. He really wasn't understanding. So we get through the pedicure part, and he keep trying to use this towel. Now, mind you, I'm raising my feet. I don't want my feet to touch this towel. It's just like, you're not going to go get a new towel, and I keep complaining about this towel. I'm uncomfortable. I'm sitting up. I'm not even leaned back. And when you get pedicures, nobody leans back. Leans forward when they get a pedicure, unless they're uncomfortable. So, yeah, I'm just sitting up. I'm just like, can you please just move the towel? So, eventually, he just moved the towel, and it's just the bare thing. Yeah, bro, just get you some Clorox or whatever y'all use to be killing people, or whatever chemicalized product y'all use to clean when I leave. But you're not about to put that dirty towel on my feet. I just don't like that. I don't play like that. I don't want to even act like I'm going to be subjected to that. Like, no. So, I end up turning my translator on, because they got the talking in a language after he moved the towel. And I'm like, oh, y'all in America talking whatever language, and y'all talking about me. So it really irritated me, because there's been so many instances where people turn their translator on, people be talking about them. So he basically was like, oh, I wonder, is the guy who pays sleeping with her? All she does is complain. First of all, I was like, yeah, he not sleeping with me. I'm not sleeping with him either. We not sleeping together. I was like, I guess that's what you think of our culture, but no, we're actually not sleeping together. And mind you, now the man, the guy is half Caucasian. So it's just kind of like, what are you really, you don't even know who's patronizing your business, sir. Like, this is a half Caucasian man, if we're keeping it a buck. So, do you know that? So it's like, it really irritated me. So I'm like, so they just looked so stupid. And he was like, so then the other guy who he was talking to pointed to the phone. Yes, I have my translator on, and I'm going to leave it on. So y'all might as well speak in native tongues on this land. Or, yeah, the only thing Trump did for me that I can talk about is deportation. You can go back where you can do all of that and talk all, like, go where you belong. Go where you belong and do that. Please go where you belong. Because, excuse me? Like, yeah, so I told them I was going to leave the translator on. So then, of course, they didn't want to say something else. And it's like, but why do I have to do that? Why do I have to do that and I'm patronizing y'all? Why do I have to do that and people are spending money with y'all and y'all just really feel like you mad because I said your towel was dirty? You that mad? I'm a complainer. I'm a nagger. And I have to look up this one word they just kept using. And I really feel like it's their, like, language B word. And that's insane. But long story short, I need a black pedicure person, because I will never, ever step foot back into an Asian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, whatever those others are, whatever those little oriental people are, whatever the nationality is. Y'all ain't never got to worry about me, baby. This was the worst pedicure I ever had in my life, for sure. And I called and told the guy, and he real Pan-African pro-black. So he like, oh, I can't wait to go up there when they open tomorrow. I'm calling my car. I'm getting refunded. He was like, I'm just so sorry. He like apologizing to me. Like, I can't believe that was your experience. And I'm just like, you know what? if a man wants to, he will. Because there's a lot of men that I will tell this same story and they won't do nothing. Granted, it's, kind of personal for him because he did spend his money, which I get. But, long story short, worst pedicure ever. I just really couldn't believe it. And picture a man that want to be your friend first. And that's one thing I've been real intentional about. Making sure when I am dating this time around, love me for me. Be my friend before you even want to be my man. I need a friend. I don't really need no man. I've needed my friends in seasons of life that I couldn't depend or call on my man for. I've always wanted a friend more than a man. And I feel like I be in relationships genuinely being a friend, and men just, they don't operate like that, which I'm learning. But, I come genuine, and men come on the B of the S. But that's another story. So, yeah. Long story short, black women that do pedicures, please tap in, because I need a pedicure. I need a pedicure. I want a pedicure. I want to circulate my black dollars with black people. I want my friends that pour into me to be able to circulate their black dollars at reputable businesses for us, by us, because, these dangerous times, anytime y'all is going to nail shops where they are literally wiping your feet with dirty towels. Bacteria, dirt accumulate, it's so many things. And I'm a germaphobe, so, the dirty towel thing just really pissed me off. I just couldn't believe it, and I really took a picture because why do you think you're about to touch my feet with this dirty towel? No, sir. Please, please do not ever think the thought that you're about to touch my feet with a dirty, where did you get this towel from? It looked like a mop towel, y'all, dirty mop water. It looked like dirty mop water. But yeah, so that's my little one too. I hope y'all have a good week. This was a crazy Sunday for me with this horrific pedicure.